Forgiveness. It's a word loaded with baggage. Many misunderstand its true meaning. Forgiveness isn't about saying what happened was okay. It's not about forgetting or excusing hurtful actions. It's about releasing yourself from the grip of anger, resentment, and pain. Forgiveness is a conscious choice. It's about acknowledging the wrong that was done to you, but it's also about recognizing that holding on to anger hurts you more than anyone else. It keeps you stuck in the past, unable to move forward. Forgiveness doesn't mean reconciliation. You can forgive someone without condoning their behavior. It doesn't mean you have to forget what happened or pretend it didn't hurt. It simply means you choose to release the negative emotions tied to the event. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It's a path to inner peace and healing. It allows you to move on from the past and build a brighter future. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights on healing and relationships. Forgiveness is powerful medicine. It's not just about mending broken relationships. It's about healing yourself. Holding on to anger and resentment takes a toll on your well-being. It creates stress, which impacts both your mental and physical health. Studies show that forgiveness can lower blood pressure, reduce anxiety, and improve sleep. It can boost your immune system and even decrease chronic pain. When you forgive, you release the negative energy that's been weighing you down. Forgiveness allows you to experience more positive emotions. It opens you up to joy, love, and compassion. This shift in perspective can have a profound impact on your relationships, your career, and your overall outlook on life. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It takes courage to confront your pain, let go of anger, and choose compassion. Forgiveness is a process, not a destination. It's a journey that takes time and effort. Acknowledge the pain someone caused you. Don't minimize it or try to bury it. Allow yourself to feel the emotions. This doesn't mean condoning their actions. Try to understand their perspective. Empathy can help release anger and resentment. Forgiveness is a verb, a conscious decision. Find healthy ways to express and release emotions. Forgiveness is about letting go of the past and focusing on the future. Forgiveness is a challenging process. There will be roadblocks along the way. It's important to acknowledge and address these challenges. Forgiving doesn't erase the past. You may still experience painful memories and emotions. Be patient with yourself. Allow yourself to grieve the hurt. Talk to someone you trust about what you're going through. It's natural to worry that if you forgive, the person will hurt you again. Remember, forgiveness is not about them, it's about you. It's about releasing yourself from the pain. Some hurts cut deep. It can feel impossible to forgive certain actions. Remember, forgiveness is a process. It may take time to work through intense emotions. Seek professional help if you're struggling to cope. You don't need an apology to forgive. Sometimes the person who hurt you isn't capable of taking responsibility for their actions. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of anger and resentment, regardless of the other person's behavior. Section 5. Building bridges. Strategies for fostering forgiveness. Forgiveness is a skill you can cultivate. Here are some strategies to help you foster forgiveness. First, communicate. Talk to the person who hurt you. Share your feelings and listen to their perspective. Second, practice empathy. See the situation from their point of view. Third, set boundaries. Forgiveness doesn't mean allowing mistreatment. Fourth, seek professional help. A therapist can provide a safe space to process emotions. And finally, focus on the positive. Focus on the good in your life and relationships. Section 6. Forgiveness and trust. Rebuilding the foundation. Forgiveness is essential for rebuilding trust in a relationship. When trust is broken, it can feel impossible to move forward. Forgiveness allows you to let go of the past and create space for healing. Rebuilding trust takes time and effort from both parties. It requires open and honest communication, a willingness to take responsibility for one's actions, and a commitment to change. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting what happened or pretending it didn't matter. It means acknowledging the hurt, processing the emotions, and choosing to move forward. When you forgive, you're not saying that what happened was okay. You're saying that you're no longer willing to let the past control your present or your future. Section 7. Communication and forgiveness. Speaking from the heart. Communication is crucial for both forgiveness and reconciliation. When you've been hurt, it's important to express your feelings in a healthy and constructive way. Avoid blaming or attacking the other person. Instead, focus on how their actions made you feel. Use I statements to express your emotions and needs. For example, instead of saying "you always make me feel small," try "I felt hurt and disrespected when you said that." Listen actively to the other person's perspective. Try to understand their side of the story, even if you don't agree with it. Ask clarifying questions to ensure you understand their point of view. Be patient. Communication takes time and effort. It's okay to take breaks if the conversation becomes too heated. The goal is to understand each other, not to win an argument. Section 8. The ripple effect. Forgiveness in the wider world. The power of forgiveness extends beyond individual relationships. It has the potential to heal communities and even nations. When we hold on to anger and resentment towards entire groups of people, it creates division and conflict. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning injustice or forgetting the past. It means acknowledging the harm that was done, honoring the experiences of those who were hurt, and choosing to move forward with compassion and understanding. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness. It takes immense strength and courage to let go of anger and hatred. It's a choice to break the cycle of violence and create a more peaceful world. When we forgive, we create space for dialogue, understanding, and reconciliation. We open ourselves up to the possibility of a better future, both for ourselves and for generations to come. Section 9. Self-forgiveness, the first step to healing. Sometimes the hardest person to forgive is ourselves. We hold on to guilt, shame, and regret for past mistakes, which can prevent us from moving forward and living a full life. Self-forgiveness is just as important as forgiving others. It's about acknowledging our mistakes, learning from them, and extending compassion to ourselves. Start by identifying the thoughts and beliefs that are keeping you stuck in a cycle of self-blame. Challenge those negative thoughts with positive affirmations and self-compassion. Remember that everyone makes mistakes. It's part of being human. What matters is that we learn from our mistakes and strive to do better in the future. Self-forgiveness is an ongoing process. There will be times when you slip back into old patterns of self-criticism. Be patient with yourself and keep practicing self-compassion. Section 10. Forgiveness, a lifelong practice, not a one-time event. Forgiveness is not a destination, it's a journey. It's a lifelong practice that requires ongoing effort and commitment. There will be times when it's easy to forgive, and there will be times when it feels impossible. The key is to keep practicing. The more you forgive, the easier it becomes. It's like a muscle that gets stronger with use. Remember that forgiveness is not about the other person. It's about you. It's about releasing yourself from the burden of anger, resentment, and pain. It's about choosing peace over turmoil, love over hate, and freedom over captivity. Make a conscious effort to incorporate forgiveness into your daily life. Practice forgiveness meditations, read books on the topic, and surround yourself with people who support your journey. Section 11. The transformative power of forgiveness, building stronger relationships. Forgiveness is the cornerstone of strong and healthy relationships. It allows us to move past hurt, rebuild trust, and deepen our connections with others. When we forgive, we create space for love, compassion, and understanding to flourish. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It takes courage to confront our pain, let go of anger, and choose to move forward. It's a gift we give ourselves and others, paving the way for healing and growth. The transformative power of forgiveness is undeniable. It has the ability to heal broken hearts, mend fractured relationships, and create a more peaceful and compassionate world. Embrace forgiveness as a way of life, and witness the positive ripple effects it creates in your own life and the lives of those around you.